What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, you guessed it, we're talking about throwing scat baits. They are great up under docks, they are great out deep and everywhere in between. We're gonna talk about how we throw these scat type baits and head underwater to check them out. Stay tuned, you're gonna like it.
Okay guys, so when we're talking about fishing heavy soft plastics or scat style baits, we're talking about fishing docks and grass spots mostly. So here on this dock you see you have multiple areas where you want to fish. One, you want to fish the walkways and underneath the dock, but two, looking next to the dock, you have all of these areas where bass are going to hide. Those lily pads down into these impressions in the grass, those clear spots in those grass are going to hold bass. This dock as well, you have all those sand spots next to the dock, you have all of those clumps of grass where bass can hide, and you have a shadow over there. I'm going to target those shallow cover things by throwing a scat bait. So up first we have the Missile Baits Bomba 3.5. It literally is a heavy Ned rig that does not need a jig head to fall. And think of it like fishing a Cinco, except it's a smaller, compact package. It looks like a crawfish without pinchers, right? It falls nicely on a slack line. It also skips like a dream. There's no appendages or anything. This bait is heavy, so it's going to come through there really quickly. But what I want it to do is touch the bottom. I want it to hit these grass and sand spots in the middle, fall to the bottom just like a crawfish, because in the summer, bass go on a crawfish bender again. It's strange when we think they're all on bait fish all summer, but they really enjoy a crawfish up around these docks and in these areas. And the Ned rig has taught us that they like that profile without claws and pinchers. This does it extremely well. It skips well and it comes through cover extremely well. It's one of the two baits of this style that I'm gonna throw. Next up, we have the Yamamoto 3.5, and the interesting thing about this bait from Yamamoto is it's literally the bait that started the heavy soft plastic craze. It's 5/8 ounce, just the plastic. I'm telling you, this bait is heavy, but what I want it to do is come through all of this cover and then fall straight down on the bottom and be there, right? I really enjoy throwing these baits up under docks and in these areas. They are great. This is a baby bass color right here, 305 Yamamoto. But what I want it to do is make contact with the bottom. I want it to be falling there because bass tend to eat this bait when it's on the bottom. If you catch bass on this, you're going to see them trap it on the bottom and eat it like a crawfish, because that's the action it has. It has that real nice subtle fall there. It's super heavy. You can skip it under everything. You can fish it on a casting rod or a spinning rod. Either one work great in this situation. Now, the thing we want to consider with these baits is you're throwing them into heavy cover. They Texas rig well, they come through the stuff well, they don't tend to snag up or foul in any way. So that's a benefit to these baits. They're super easy to rig on a 4.0 extra wide gap hook. Now, here's up under a dock, and I want you to see why this bait works. Number one, these fish sit on the bottom, up under docks and in the cover this time of year. Here are bluegill that those bass are eating, but most importantly, everything is bottom related under docks. They're sitting on the bottom, they're not suspended. You can kind of see them here under the dock as they're spooking out as I'm swimming through there. They sit on the bottom. You can see where they put their bellies on the bottom. That bass was behind this metal bar right here on the ground. There's a whole bunch of bass, sunfish, and bluegill up under these docks, and they sit belly on the bottom. So you want a bait that's kind of in their face right there on the bottom. These heavy soft plastics are a different look and another way to present those fish baits.
Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed throwing these poop baits as much as we do. They're a great way to contact fish in grass patches and spots when you want that bait to fall in front of them. They're an awesome bait. They got a long casting distance, plus they're great for skipping up under docks. Another way to target fish. If you guys are enjoying what's going on the channel right now, give us a like, subscribe, hit all the links down in the description, get our stuff from Omnia, help support us, help us get more baits, help us do more stuff in the future to help you guys out and learn more about fishing. Give us a comment, hit us up on our community page. We got polls and stuff going on there all the time. But thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. We'll see you out there next time.